our country manager, our energetic country manager from Malaysia, Angeline Sung, who is going to share with us on a very important topic. Besides drinking water, we also must have good nutrition. And she's got something to share today on Ukon. Okay. If you are ready, Angeline, you can unmute yourself and then begin to share.
Hey, hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Angeline. Welcome. Wow, you got something in Mandarin. Wan Su Louis.
Yeah, Chinese New Year. So it's still Chinese New Year, right? So
Yes, yes.
Friday. So I like to take this chance to wish all the Chinese distributors a happy Lunar New Year. 恭喜发财. So thanks for inviting me to share about Ukon. And so it's very simple presentation. At the end of the presentation, if you need the slides, I've actually prepared the slides for all of you for Malaysia pricing and also global pricing, which is USD. So feel free to get the presentation slides from me after my sharing today, and please do share the benefits to your own team. Okay. Today, without further ado, can I start sharing now, Michael?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
You're most welcome to begin to share.
Okay, I have the slides with me, so can you see the slides now? Can everyone see it? Okay, good. All right. Okay, so today I believe all of you have taken Ukon, right? Or any one of you have not tried out Ukon yet. If you have not tried, please type me. Okay. So I hope after this presentation, you have a better understanding in terms of the product as well as how it can help to grow your business as well using Ukon. Okay, it's just not just product, but it's an amazing product that can also help to grow your team faster to reach 6A. Okay, so without further ado, let me go on to the next slide. Okay. Okay, I need to just give me a minute. All right. So I'm going to touch about what is turmeric. Okay, the product origin, the manufacturing process, product knowledge. I'm going to share with you some certificates as well. Those certificates I can share with you as well. I can forward that to you, okay, so that you can show it to your prospects and also to your friends. Of course, I'll be touching on the pricing and the commission. Okay. Now let's touch a little bit on the general knowledge about turmeric. I believe turmeric is not something that's very new, right? I was in this call since 11 a.m. So I heard a lot of friends from India sharing, right? So I believe turmeric is very common in India. Am I correct? Yeah. So it's also very common among Chinese because we used it in many thousand years ago. You know, we have been using it for natural healing, also for dyeing of clothes, okay, to color the clothing, for healing as well, okay. And turmeric is actually part of the ginger family, okay. It is usually grown in hot and wet, high humidity climate, okay. That's why you can only find turmeric grown in Asia, Southeast Asia, like in actually you can find turmeric, people grow turmeric in Philippines, Indonesia, India, I think Malaysia as well. So why is our turmeric cultivated, in Okinawa so special? I'll touch on that later on. Okay, and in India we call it natural healing Ayurveda, and for Chinese we actually use TCM. Okay, use it for our traditional Chinese medicine. Okay, so now this is a component.
Miss Angeline, do you
Yes,
mind if to make your slides full screen?
full
Some
screen
parties, yeah, now it's about half the screen.
of the screen. Display settings. Okay. Okay, let me try again.
Yeah, and also I think there are like feedback is that we are getting a lot of echo from your side as well.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of echo.
How about now?
Better.
Better? Okay.
Yes.
Sorry. Let me try again sharing the slides. Can you see the slides? No?
No.
Not yet. We cannot see it yet.
No, see. Let me try again.
Okay.
It's coming on. It's coming
Okay.
on. Okay.
Okay.
Good.
If you may click the full screen,
Full screen.
bottom.
Okay.
Okay, it goes back here. It's even smaller.
Yeah, it's very strange, right? How
Goes
about
back
I
to
think
the
it's better.
original.
It's the better with the previous layout. Yeah, this is smaller than just now.
what happened? Screen. Let me check the screen settings. This is actually the presentations view. Actually, I'm not sure why it's still small.
Yes, you can actually
Yeah.
go to the slide show and then go to the left hand side, full screen.
I mean, Angeline, you're using 2 monitors, is it?
Yes, it is. So should I actually remove the two
Okay.
monitors?
Heman just
Should
gave me
I
a
one?
Heman just gave me a feedback to click display settings on the top
Settings
and
on.
display settings. Okay.
Yeah.
Click duplicate slideshow.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Better.
One second, now it's loading
No,
first.
still the same. Now it's better.
Okay, now it's better. Great.
Okay.
Thank you, Heman.
Right. Thank you for the feedback. Sorry for the interruption.
It's okay.
Okay. So this slide shows the components of a turmeric. Okay, what is inside a turmeric? Turmeric actually includes a lot of essential oils. Actually, it has some protein, fats, and actually the most important part that gives the yellow color is actually called the curcumin notes, or in short, we call it curcumin. Okay, that's the yellow color that you can find when you cut the turmeric into half. The yellow color that you see is actually called curcumin. All right. Okay. So what are the benefits of curcumin? So I heard that Michael shared a lot about detox the liver and so on. Actually, Ukon, besides Kangen water, Ukon is a very good detoxifier, especially for our liver. That's why for Japanese, before they go for any party drinking sessions with their colleagues, they would like to take Ukon first, okay, to reduce hangover and also to protect the liver, okay. So actually, because it helps to detox, that's why when after taking the turmeric Ukon, you feel more energized. You won't get so tired easily. All right. At the same time, it's also antibacterial, okay? It helps the antifungal. It has very high antioxidant. I'll show you the figures later on. Anti-inflammatory and so on, all right? You can actually find this information from the website, okay, about the benefits of curcumin, okay? And, okay, so actually, there's so many benefits, right? So you can actually focus on the 3 A's. Okay, 3 A's. What are they? Ayurveda, the A that represents Ayurveda, okay? A that represents anti-inflammation, and last but not least, A that represents antioxidant, okay? Now I want to talk about Orac. Have you heard about the term Orac? Okay, for Kangen water, we use what to measure the antioxidant? The value to measure our antioxidant in our water.
Guys, you can type in the chat box.
Yeah, you can
Gosh,
type in.
you guys don't know what is the antioxidant.
They need to go to eat. Yeah,
Okay,
ORP.
ORP.
Yes, ORP.
For Ukon, because Ukon is a food, right? we don't use ORP, but we use this term called Orac. Orac means, in full, means oxygen radical adsorption capacity. The higher the value, the better. It means that this plant food is able to absorb so much free radical in the environment, or to get rid of the free radical in the environment. So this is the list of food. The chart that I show you is actually some spices, okay? Cloves has very high ORAC value, cinnamon as well, oregano. But I don't think it's very tasty to take them every day, right? It's impossible to take cloves, cinnamon, oregano every day. So I have a better solution for you. Take turmeric, which is Ukon. It's 159,000, and above. So turmeric has very high ORAC value. That's why it is a very good for antioxidant. That's why it's to get rid of the free radicals in your body. All right. Next slide is okay. Now, I believe all of you has this book, right? And you're very familiar with this doctor called Mr. Shinya. So in this book, if you go to one of his articles, actually he mentioned about turmeric, okay? He says that actually turmeric, can help to reduce inflammation in our body, okay? So this is a statement from Dr. Shinya. If you have the book, please share it with your friends, all right? Okay, next. Now I want to talk about our product origin from Okinawa. Okay, I believe Michael has been to Okinawa before, right? Many times, right? And also Simon. So the moment Simon, you've been to Okinawa, right? Am I correct? No, not yet. Okay.
Not yet.
Because of lockdown, right? Okay, so Okinawa actually is very different. If you have been to Japan, okay, Okinawa is actually very different from Tokyo. Tokyo is a city, but Okinawa is more on the countryside. It's full of nature, and it's actually known as the healthiest place on earth. Okay, a lot of elderly actually live more than 100 years old. Okay, because they're full of forests, and the sea is beautiful. And the soil contains abundance of minerals and nutrients, and the climate is actually very suitable for the cultivation of Ukon. All right. So, and also, if you talk about turmeric, right, in a supermarket, they will just label turmeric as turmeric. Okay. But in Okinawa, it's so special because of the seasons. Okay, Okinawa in Japan, as you know, there's 4 distinct seasons. So that's why Okinawa can produce 2 types of turmeric, Ukon, which is the spring turmeric and autumn turmeric. Okay, what are the differences? Spring turmeric means turmeric that bloom, the flower of the turmeric blooms in spring, which is, you can see in the slide, it's pink color, right? That is spring turmeric. Okay, for spring turmeric, it has lots of essential oil. Okay, it's very good for your stomach, digestion, and so on. All right. For autumn, the flower is white color. It only blooms in autumn. And for autumn turmeric, it has a higher percentage of curcumin. That's why the color of the turmeric in autumn is actually darker than the one in spring. Okay. Do you know which product? Okay, which product contains 100% autumn? Anyone here knows? Okay, we have the soap, right? We have the capsule type. We also have the tea. So can you tell me which product here contains 100% autumn turmeric? Okay, I see one answer. That's right. Cool. Yeah, Irene, so I believe you have taken. No, soap is actually 50-50. Okay, capsule and soap is 50% spring turmeric and 50% autumn. Only tea, 100%. It's autumn. That's why, for those who have tried the tea before, you find it's a bit bitter, or right, bitter, and the color of the tea is actually very dark. Yeah. No, we don't have the tea in Malaysia yet, but I'm in the midst of applying for the import permit. Once we got the import permit from the government, yes, we can start selling Ukon tea in Malaysia. But you still can buy the tea. Okay, you still can buy the tea. You can place your order through Japan, but you have to pick up from Singapore because we do not have the permit to import yet. Hence, it will start in custom. Okay, if Japan try to send it to Malaysia, you'll get some problem with custom and you have to pay very high custom fees. So what people do is that they will pick up the Ukon, or the tea, the soap from Singapore. All right. Okay. Next. Okay, let's go on to the next slide. Okay, manufacturing process. Okay, I'm very proud to share with you. Actually, our Ukon is 100% made in Japan. Okay, so I can assure you that the quality is very high. It's very good, and it's all from cultivation to manufacture to the capsule to the final product is all made in Japan. All right, this is our factory in Okinawa. So now the border is closed, but I hope that as we get the vaccination and borders are open, I hope you can actually organize a trip down to the factory. Let me know. I can coordinate with the tour to our Ukon factory. See with your eyes how it's being processed. Okay, with your own eyes. Now, first of all, we actually have contract with the local farmers in Okinawa, about few hundred of them, like 200-300 of farmers, local farmers. They will, during harvest time, they will actually put this Ukon to put it into cartons, crates like this, and deliver them to our factory. Okay. And then once they arrive at our factory, we will actually use strong Kangen water, 11.5, to wash and to loosen the salt. Okay, so it's chemical free. We don't use any chemical to wash our Ukon. Okay, we only use strong Kangen water. So this is our unique selling point. Okay, so then we have the spring, the spring jack, actually the water jet to actually peel the skin of the Ukon. And then you can see from this picture, okay, we are actually using Super 501 to produce strong Kangen water and strong acidic water to wash our turmeric. Okay, and then after washing, right, actually the turmeric Ukon is soaked into our strong acidic water for about 2 to 5 minutes to get rid of any bacterial, okay, to sanitize. Okay, then after that we will slice it thinly. Okay, slice it, and after that we'll put on the big tray. Okay, after placing down the big tray, we put it in an oven. Okay, they call it a mechanical drying, to dry it for about 15 to 24 hours under 73 degrees to actually dry it. Why we need to dry it? Because we need to grind it into powder. Okay, once it's in powder form, we will deliver this powder form, the powder, to our manufacturer for finished products like capsule and also soap. All right, so far so good, huh? Okay, now this is another process whereby we will obtain the essential oil from the Ukon using this machine. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, turmeric has, especially the spring turmeric, has very high content of essential oil. So this is how we extract the essential oil from the Ukon. All right. Okay, and now this machine is to manufacture the packaging for the tea. Okay, can you see the silver square packaging on the belt? Actually, that is for the tea, Ukon tea. All right. So these are the latest pictures that I've obtained from Japan. Okay, so this is the latest updated one. Okay, now product knowledge. Why are we so special? Okay, first of all, it's 100% pesticide free. We do not use any chemicals to wash or to cultivate our Ukon. Secondly, our soft gel. Okay, if you have taken a capsule, you will know that actually if you squeeze it, actually it's very soft texture. And do you know that the soft gel is actually patented? Because we actually use Kangen water to make the soft gel. So no other company can copy that process. Okay, so you're actually taking Ukon and Kangen water at the same time. All right, And of course, as I mentioned earlier, we use strong alkaline water and strong acidic water to clean and to sanitize our Ukon. Okay, so this is our unique selling point. Okay, so far so good. Right, next thing I want to share with you is the packaging. Okay, so as you know, in Asia, the humidity is very high, right? It's hot and humid. So let's say if you find those turmeric, those in the supermarket, usually they're in a powder form. So once it open up, it will oxidize very quickly, right? But our product, okay, as you can see from the picture, is actually individually packed. The capsule is individually packed, okay, and there's another aluminum for packaging. Why? Because we want to so that we can keep the capsule fresh longer, and also easy to carry, and also to prevent it from any exposure to oxygen and moisture. So that's why it can keep fresh longer. Okay, the shelf life for capsule is actually 2 years in Malaysia, but if you are from Singapore, the shelf life indicated on the box is 3 years. Okay, why Malaysia is 2 years? Well, simply because that's the requirement from the Malaysia government. We have no choice but to follow. But even if, let's say, you find that the packaging, is almost coming to expire, don't worry. But actually, it can last for 3 years. Okay, so it's still safe for consumption. All right. Now, right. Okay. Now for powder. Okay, I need to let you know that. Okay, I need you to be aware that actually turmeric, it's fat soluble. What does fat soluble means? It means it needs to mix with some fat or oil. That's why our capsule, remember, our capsule, our soap actually has certain amount of essential oil. Okay, so when you mix with turmeric and you take it, it will help to increase the absorption rate into your body system. That's why those people who take it, right, they feel that on the same day itself, after taking the Ukon, they feel more energized within that day. You see the effect very quickly. All right. And my own personal experience, okay, last year in December, actually, I had a very bad sore throat. The sore throat is so bad, it's like a stone stuck in my throat, which I had never experienced before. And I could not sleep, I could not swallow any food because it's so painful. And I was so worried because that day I have a full day Zoom meeting, and I was afraid that I will lose my voice. So the moment I wake up, the first thing in the morning is I drink Kangen water and I took 10 capsules of Ukon. And do you know what happened? At the end of the day, I've forgotten that I have a sore throat. Until, and I realized that it's totally gone within the same, actually within hours, I couldn't, the pain actually went off. So this is my own personal experience when I took the Ukon, all right? Okay, now, so what are the recommendations? How many Ukon should you take? So if you look at our box, the recommended is per day is 5 soft gels, all right? The common question is, can you take more? Can you take less? Yes, you can. Because this is not a drug prescription, okay? That you need to strictly follow how many capsules to take in a day. This is a diet. Remember, this is just a dietary supplement. So when you are sick, that means it shows that your body is acidic. It shows that your body has very high content of a lot of free radicals in your body. So that means you need to take in a lot of antioxidant, right? So that means you can take more than 5 capsules. Like myself, when I have a sore throat, down with a sore throat, I actually took 10. So can you take less? Yes. For people who just want to maintain or their health or just to build their immune system, yes, you can take less than 5. Okay, basically, there's no side effect because this is a dietary supplement. Now, another common question that I always get is, can pregnant women take Ukon? Can people with diabetes take Ukon? Can stroke patients take Ukon? Now, my advice is, because we are not medical doctor, right? Okay, we are not medical doctor, and we do not know what medicine they are taking. Okay, so the best advice you can give to your friends and your prospect is, ask them to seek advice from their doctor, the person who prescribed the drugs to them. All right, and if the doctor say okay, they can take it, yes, they can just, no peace of mind, they can take the Ukon. And if those people who say, okay, I'm okay, I don't mind taking Ukon while having some drug, please advise them to separate the timing. Okay, for example, 1 or 2 hours after taking their medicine. Okay, because we do not want to mix the drug and the dietary supplement, because they might create some reaction. There's a doctor here I know, so if you think my explanation is correct, please type yes. Yeah. Okay. Good. Now, okay, if you look at our packaging, okay, in Malaysia, okay, we need to have different import permit for different type of product. So we currently in Malaysia we can only sell squalene. But if you have distributors from Singapore, you can actually get the vegetarian, right? Because for Singapore, you're very lucky. One license, import license, you can actually import all our products. Okay, you're very lucky. But for Malaysia, unfortunately, we have to apply step by step per product. So right now, Malaysia, we can sell it. We can only sell squalene, and this is actually the ingredients in the squalene. Okay, Ukon squalene. So of course, we have the curcuma powder, longan powder, curcumin. We have the squalene. Okay, that's the oil from the liver of the shark. Squalene is very good for what? Squalene is actually very good for our brain, right? Because it produces DHA. Okay, so if you want to improve your brain power, your focus power, if you think you need to think a lot, okay, squalene is actually very good, and fish oil is very good to build your memory and your brain power. Okay, we also have niproflavin, niacinamide. They are all different types of vitamin B. In Singapore, okay, the description is slightly different from Malaysia, okay, but they are all the same. It's just that for Malaysia, we need to follow this instruction from the government. We need to put the chemical terms, okay, the terms for vitamin B, okay, but they are all, for Singapore, it's just vitamin B, I think B1, B12, and so on. Okay, ascorbic acid is simply means vitamin C. Okay, and the folic acid is very good to build blood. And the last one, but not least, is also another type of vitamin B. So actually, our capsule is not just turmeric powder. It contains vitamin B. It contains vitamin C as well. So it's like a multivitamin as well, right? Okay, so many people tell me that, okay, after taking Ukon, their urine is very yellow. Okay, don't worry, okay? It's also due to the vitamin Bs, okay? Because vitamin Bs, they are water soluble. Anything that is excess, it will pass out, okay? So that's why after taking Ukon, you find that your urine is actually very yellow. But if you take enough water, if you take enough Kangen water, the color should be not so yellow. Okay, the color should be quite less yellow than if you take enough water in your diet. Okay, this is my my experience, also feedback from some of the distributors. Okay. Next, these are some of the certificates. All right, this is issued by the association in Japan, Shizuoka. Shizuoka actually is a factory, okay? Factory in Shizuoka who actually manufacture the final product, okay? They are located in Shizuoka. So they are being issued this certificate as a place to, to produce our supplements, all right? And then this one is also from the Japan Health and Nutrition Food Association, GMP. Okay, good manufacturing practice, issued in Japan as well. And also this is the patent for the soft gel capsule. All right. And very proud to say that this capsule contains Kangen water as well. Right. Last, this one is from FDA from US. Okay. And then we also have, test result to show that our capsule is actually safe for consumption. In the 2011, 11 March, there's a huge earthquake, right, in Japan, and it has polluted the sea and so on. So radiation is going around Japan. Many people is very concerned about food from Japan. So don't worry, we have the test result showing that our capsule is free from radiation and safe for consumption. Okay, so you can actually show it to your friends and your prospects and tell them peace of mind, don't worry about the radiation. Okay, our capsule is actually safe for consumption. It's very safe. All right, now I've talked so much about the benefits of turmeric. So what is the business opportunity, right? So let's take a look at this chart. Okay, this chart is not the sales data for Enagic. This is the global demand for turmeric globally. Okay, so the sales data actually has been growing over the years since 2012. Okay, this actually I derived from research company that I found from the website. Okay, now what is the future trend for turmeric? Let's take a look. Okay, actually the demand for turmeric in US alone is going to increase over the years. Okay, so don't you think that this is a golden opportunity now to promote Ukon? Okay, don't miss this opportunity, especially now when the COVID-19 is happening everywhere. Everyone is looking for ways to increase their immune system. So this is actually a very good golden opportunity for you to share. Besides Kangen water, you might want to also promote Ukon in your business as well. Yeah. All right. Okay. Now let's talk a lot about the product pricing. Okay. In Malaysia, we actually and globally we actually sell two types of program for Ukon. One is Ukon DD, one is Ukon Sigma. So what is Ukon DD? Ukon DD is actually one big box, and in that big box, there's small boxes, 10 small boxes like this. You can see on the slides, and it costs about 3,180 ringgit. Okay, which is equivalent to about $1,000 Sing dollar, and then so it has total about 1,000 soft gel. So unfortunately for India, our friends in India, I think you are still in the midst of applying for the import permit. So probably if you are interested to get the Ukon, you might need to order from Japan. I'm not sure, but I can find out for you how you can get it in India. It's a little bit of challenge there in India. Okay. Next program that we are selling is actually Sigma. What is Sigma? Sigma is actually 3 boxes of the DD. So altogether, you get 30 boxes of the small boxes that you see in the slide. Okay, and it costs about 8,270 ringgit. For Sing dollar, it's about 3,000 plus. All right. Okay. Next, what's the commission value? Right. If today you do not have any Ukon account, you can simply approach our customer service. You can open up an ID just for your Ukon account. It's like a machine ID as well. We give a separate one. Okay, you can place it. What is the advantage? Okay, keeps your main account active. What does main account means? Main account is your machine ID. Okay, active meaning to say to maintain your SP, right? 90 days you must have direct sales to your machine account. Am I correct? But if you have an Ukon account, you can actually use Ukon account to maintain the SP for your machine. So this is like plan B. All right, even though you do not have a direct sales, you can actually have an Ukon account to maintain your SP for your machine. All right. Now for those who is 1A, for those who are 1A to 4A, you can actually use Ukon DD or Sigma to rank up. Okay, isn't that good? Okay, because Ukon DD, if you buy Ukon DD, we will consider that as one machine sales, and the investment is only ringgit is about 3,000 something, right, for Ukon DD. Instead of buying one machine, actually you only need to buy one Ukon DD to rank up, okay, as a sales count. I'll give you more example later on. All right. Next advantage of having an Ukon account is you can get commission for Ukon and machine sales. For example, in your group, okay, if someone, your downline, bought a Ukon, you can actually get a Ukon, you can get the Ukon commission, But if you do not have an Ukon account, it will pass up to your upline, whoever has the Ukon account. So remember, if you don't have an Ukon account, you will lose out on Ukon commission. Your upline will take your commission. All right, whoever has the Ukon account. So work closely with your upline. Okay, don't buy the Ukon without telling your upline. Sekali, for example, it happens your upline don't have an Ukon account, he will lose. Yeah, so please discuss with the upline before you purchase any Ukon so that you work together as a team. Okay. Next, how much does it cost? Okay, how much is the commission per point? If you buy a DD, 1 point is actually 150 ringgit, and for Sigma, per point is 375 ringgit. All right. If today you open up a Ukon account, you can actually enjoy a little bit of a discount because the company will pay you the Ukon commission, even though it's for your own purchases. So if you buy a Ukon DD today, we give you a slight discount of 150 ringgit. If you buy a Sigma, this discount, you will earn another 375 ringgit of commission for your own purchases. Now, what's the SP? Now, touch on the SP. What's the difference? Okay, if you buy DD, the SP can only last for 120 days. So, DD, if you want to have a permanent, you need permanent account for your DD. Okay, you need to renew 2 times. Once you renew 2 times every 120 days, this Ukon account will become like a machine account, like it's a permanent sales account already. Okay, so for Sigma, it's 365 days, meaning to say if you buy a Sigma under your machine account, your machine SP will last for 1 year. So Sigma is actually, it benefits the 6A and above leaders because you have a peace of mind for 1 year that your machine SP will last for 1 year. You don't have to worry that you forget to renew. All right. For DDSP, the company side, okay, we are making an effort to actually remind distributors when it's due for renewal. We will actually send SMS message to you to remind you to renew as well. Okay, so this is how we think we can actually help you, to prevent from forgetting. We've got a lot of feedback that sometimes we forget. So we actually made an effort to remind distributors to renew their Ukon DD. All right. Pass-out system, as I mentioned earlier, if you do not have an Ukon account, the commission will pass up to your upline, whoever has the Ukon account. All right. So for existing distributors, the Ukon can be easily combined with a machine sales. Like what I say today, if you are 2A, you do not have an Ukon account, you can easily approach our customer service or you submit a form to GOC, and we can actually create an Ukon account for you. It's very easy, okay? Now, this is an example, right? So, for example, and then you have an Ukon sale, okay? For Ukon DD, we will accumulate, once the commission is accumulated to 750 ringgit, we will transfer the commission to your bank account, all right? For Sigma, it's the 375 will be paid out at the end of the month. Okay, no commission accumulation for Sigma. That's the difference. All right. Next, this is another example that I mentioned earlier. So, for example, you have the machine account, and you open up an Ukon account, which is 1A. So we give you 150 ringgit commission for your purchase of the Ukon, and then another 150 when you renew as well. All right. And the SP for Ukon DD will last for 120 days. Okay, so I have some questions. Okay, good, right. Next, another example is for the Sigma. Okay, for Sigma, so if you are 6A, you do not need the sales count to rank up. You can buy Sigma. I'll recommend you to buy Sigma. So when you open up a Sigma, you will get the commission 1 point is 375 ringgit, and the SP for your machine will last for 1 year. All right. Okay. Okay, now, so health is wealth, right? I believe all of you believe that health is wealth. So remember to live life better, continue to live better, feel better, right? Continue to drink your Kangen water. And what? Remember to take your Ukon, okay, every day. Okay, now you know the value, okay, the value of the Ukon. So remember, like brushing your teeth, right? You will not forget to brush your teeth every day because you know how important it is to brush your teeth. So now after today's presentation, you know how important it is for your business, for your health. So please remember to drink your Kangen water every day and take your Ukon, okay, and spread our philosophy of true health and true wealth with the world to experience physical health, okay, financial health. Once you have these two, physical health, and what will happen? Do you know what will happen? You will have mental health, which is peace of mind. All right. So with this, I will end my today's presentation on Ukon and continue to spread true health and true wealth, and stay safe, everyone. And thank you for your time and attention. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Miss Angeline. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen,
Yes.
can we give her a big Zoom
Give
clap?
Miss Angeline a big round of applause for her wonderful presentation,
learn
which is
something
very
today.
informative and clear, very clear cut.
Good.
Okay.
Did you learn anything new? If anyone here learned something new, please type new.
Yes, yes. There's always something new to learn from you, Angeline.
Good. Thank you so much. Thank you.
If you have any questions that you'd like to ask Angeline, we don't want you to surprise her by asking it off the cuff. What you can do is please type your questions onto the chat box, and we'll pick out the appropriate one for Miss Angeline to answer. Okay.
Hi there, everybody. Thank you for coming
Let's
in today.
welcome our host, Mr. Samsia, back.
Thank you for
Let's
joining
give him a
us.
big round of applause.
Thank you.
Sam.
Thank you, Angeline, for coming on this our weekly meeting. I'm sure that was very informational for everybody. Okay. So are there any questions that we may want to take from the floor?
We have a few questions coming into the chat.
Okay.
Suhaila asks, does Ukon contain carrageenan like some other turmeric?
That is for vegetarian. Okay, that is the seaweed. Okay, it's a seaweed it's only in the vegetarian capsule. And I actually did a research. Okay, the people in the West, in USA, the distributors asked, this is a very common question. They asked about carrageenan. Actually, I did my research, and actually it's safe for consumption. Okay, people are concerned about it's cancer related. No, it's not, unless it's taken in high quantity or the source of the seaweed is from a polluted sea. So basically, it's safe for consumption. I've done the research. I actually have the report safe. I can share it with you. Yes, please check with the leaders for the power. Yes, I can share with you. Actually, I'm looking for the PowerPoint for the pricing. I have the world. I have two types of PowerPoint. Okay, one is for the local Malaysia, which I showed you earlier, which is the Malaysia ringgit one. I have another version, which is for the world. So it has the USD pricing. Please feel free to write to us and ask your leaders. I will send the updated PowerPoint to them, and you can share with your team. Yeah.
There's a question here, Angeline.
Yeah.
For people who are age 10, how many capsules can they take a day?
Basically, people who are young, right? Kids actually they have very good immune system. Okay, and basically it's not necessary for them to take any supplements because they actually have very good immune system. So, but because of the COVID-19, I know the parents are pretty worried about the health of their children. So I would say maybe take one, but not necessary to take every day. I don't think it's necessary to take every day. If the kid is healthy, maybe you can give them like alternate days, one or once a week for maintenance. I think it's good enough. Yeah.
There's a question from Jason Ong. He wants to know, from the user point of view, what is the need of adding Ukon into our regimen other than just taking Kangen water? Because both are also anti-inflammatory and also both are antioxidants.
Very good question. Okay, now our human being is made out of cells, right? Why do we need to take food into our diet? Because our cells need vitamins and minerals. Right, water consists of what? Consists of H2O, right? It doesn't have vitamins or minerals that you can't find in food, right? Water, yes, our body can survive with just water because 78% of our body is made out of water. But our cells, the reason why we take food, because from fruits, we take antioxidants, right? Fruits. So what is Ukon? Ukon is actually dietary supplement, meaning to say food that is lacking, diet that the vitamin mineral that's lacking in the food we eat, we need to take supplement to cover up some minerals or vitamins that's not sufficient. You know what I mean? Because nowadays, as you know, the soil is polluted. So the fruit that you plant today has less nutrients that was like cultivated like many years ago, where the soil is very pure, less pollution. We can take enough, supplement from the food that we eat, but not now because of the climate changes with the pollution, soil, air, water. It's actually a must to take supplement now. Don't you think so? And also now with the busy lifestyle, sometimes we even forget to take food. Not enough food. We don't have time to cook. So all this, that's why we need capsule supplements to enhance what is missing in our cell. We need enough vitamins and minerals to function properly. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Angeline.
Yeah.
There's one nice question. I think you will like it now. Joshua asked, what is your secret in maintaining your good, your youthful look? Is it Kangen water and Ukon?
I think both. I think it's both.
Okay, fine.
To look young, anti-aging, as all of us know, we all drink Kangen water like at least 3 liters per day, right? If you can drink 5 liters, it's a bonus. Well, our body, to slow down aging, all you need to do is to increase your level of antioxidant in your body and to reduce free radicals. This is a very basic, simple formula. Nothing difficult. Does it make sense? Increase your antioxidant level. That means from food, maybe you can take more fruits and vegetables, right? So Kangen water does help. Okay, as you know, turmeric has very high content of antioxidants, so take more Ukon faithfully every day. Okay, and it helps to detox. Kangen water helps to detox as well. So with these two, I take 2, okay, every day. So probably it gives me that energy, that I need to function.
Yeah.
And keep your mind happy.
There's one regular question we get from the field. Is there any special way of taking Kangen? On an empty stomach in the morning, or before or after meals?
Yeah. What I do is actually I take it in the morning. Okay, Mr. Oshiro also take in the morning. Means when you wake up in the morning, I believe all of you will take your Kangen water,
empty
right?
Stomach? Okay.
Yeah. So when you take your Kangen water, just take your Ukon together. It's okay to take with an empty stomach. Okay, it has no issue. If I think empty stomach actually helps to absorb as well. All right, because after sleeping for 8 hours, your stomach is empty. So I think for me, the best time to take is in the morning. Of course, if you can also take after lunch or even before you sleep. But okay, remember the supplements, Ukon inside contains vitamin B, right? So I've got some distributors who feedback to me saying that some of them can sleep better, some of them cannot sleep because
full of
the
energy, vitamin B.
Yeah, full of energy. So it depends on your body condition. Okay, And if you have a busy lifestyle, then I would advise you to take in the first thing in the morning, because you will not forget, right? You will not forget to take if you are too busy, for the rest of the day. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, Angeline. Let's give Angeline another big round of applause for her wonderful sharing and so Q&A. Sam will pass the floor back to you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Angeline, once again.
Sam, you are still muted, Sam. Sam, you're still muted.
You're muted.
Okay. Angeline, are you there, Angeline?
Yes, I'm still here. I'm still here.
If you were just wondering, the PowerPoint that you shared today, is that good enough for distribution? Do you need it?
Yes, actually, I prepared for you. I've been spending time updating.
Right. I see.
And
Fantastic.
now I have confidence to share, because those photos is from the Ukon website. Actually, they created a new website. So these photos are the updated one. So Sam, I will put to you two versions. One is for Malaysia distributors with the Malaysia ringgit pricing.
Okay, all right.
The other one is the worldwide one, which will include vegetarians and all the A package, ABC package, and the pricing in USD. So these are overseas distributors.
Okay,
so
great.
I will put that to you.
Do you have do you have both files with you right now on your computer where you are?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
Are you able to share it straight away?
Yes. Yeah.
You can actually share. You can go to the chat. Go to the chat.
Yeah.
And then see file.
File.
Okay, let me share. How to share again? Sorry.
Let me guide. Miss Angeline, can you go to chat box? Can you see on the bottom right? You can see a file.
Can.
Then you can click your computer.
Yeah.
And then you just attach. So it's easier for everybody. Can just download from here.
Yes. And I received a question about how to get the Ukon for India. I've spoken to the branch manager before, actually.
I think, Angie, for a moment, I would suggest that you don't update it here.
Okay.
Since it's okay, maybe we have a discussion on that before you disclose it.
Okay.
They are in India currently. They are still making progress on that. They are working on it. So for the moment, they can't buy at the moment. Yeah.
Let me get the slides. Okay, this one is for Malaysia. Okay, I have to close my. Just give me a few minutes, I need to close my.
Did you send already? Because it's not coming in yet.
Yeah, it's something pop up. Just give me a minute.
Are you able to guide that assignment?
I can't really see her screen from here. You clicked on the file, right, Miss Angeline, and then click on your computer.
Yeah.
Then it should go to one of your.
I think the file is
your files.
I'm saying okay. You got it, Simon?
1 second.
I think I should put to everyone. I think
to everyone.
To everybody. Yeah, it should be sending to everybody.
Okay, I resend again. It's a bit slow because the file is pretty huge. Hi, Elaine. File. Let me get the worldwide one. Okay.
Okay, wait. It was sent to me directly. 1 second.
I sent it to everyone now. Everyone.
Oh, I think the one just came to me. The first one.
Okay.
So the one that goes to everybody should be coming soon.
Yeah. It's
right. Okay. All right. So thanks, Angeline, again once more. Let's all give Angeline a big hand for coming on.
For your time. Yeah.